Here's the hard truth, brother. Mediocrity is for losers. Being average is for people who are not brave enough to map out all their possibilities and to eventually face the idea that they could be more. To face the idea that they have way freaking damn much more inside of them, what they do think, or what they are operating on what level they are operating on a daily basis. Let me extend upon this, brothers and sisters. Yesterday I told that man, I'm still home after the holiday session. I'm working, but I decided to stay home, and because everyone around me is telling to me that, man, it's like Sunday, you're supposed to be chilling and, have a rest day and, be a bit more chill and just have a day when you're not doing anything and when you're stopping and so on and so forth. And so the point being is that I just got all this influence all around me who are telling to me that, bro, you're just not normal, you're out of every kind of rule, you're just far from average. And the question that I'm getting most of the times is that, man, why can't you be normal? Why can't you be like everyone else? And so, because I got this influence all around me, now that I'm home during holiday session, I'm like, man, like, is it something bad with me? Is it something bad with me? Is it something bad with doing nofap? Is it something bad with not living a normal life? Is it something bad with being an entrepreneur? Is it something bad with dropping out from college? And sometimes I'm just feeling that I'm bad. I'm the freaking black sheep of the family, because I'm just simply not between the norms of how other people do think and how other people do. I'm eating once a day. I'm doing ketogenic diet. I'm taking only cold showers. I'm working out every single day like a fucking animal. I'm working all day fucking long and standing like a freaking horse. Like, there are many days when I'm working 12 hours. If I would like to count my productive hours, they are at least every single God-given day 10 hours. That's the worst. Like 10 hours, my productive hours. And above that, there are many days when it's like 15, when I'm considering also working out, which I'm doing many times purposefully, because these are the times when I'm making my freaking decisions, so therefore I can go back and do the actions. I'm doing the observation, the actual thinking, so therefore I can go back and be like 120% on the gas back. The point being, over here, I'm way out of being in the category of normal. And so all these people around me, and very much hurtfully, my family is telling to me that, bro, like, you're supposed to be chilling. So for example, I would like to get back to the Sunday example. It's like, man, why don't you just taking a day of a break? Why don't you just taking a break? And so on and so forth. And so yesterday, I'll be honest with you, I got a point in the middle of my day. It was around 5:30, and I was like, broke down. Like, I was super hungry, and I wouldn't say necessarily hungry, but like exhausted from hunger. And so I just thought that, man, I'll just go ahead and eat. I will not wait till the night. I will not getting done my reading session. I will not getting done my tinkering session, my planning session. But I was just simply eating and going the freaking back. It's like I was just eating and, whatever. And so I broke down. I was weak. And I ate. And so after that, I just got back to this place where I've been before throughout all of my pretty much teenage and adult life. Where I was like, man, I'm kind of lost. My mind is not clear. Something's wrong with me. And all these unnecessary bad ideas just came up. And I was like beating up myself super badly. And so this thing pretty much happened because I wasn't strong enough in my mind, because I thought that I'm supposed to be listening to all the voices that are around me. And so this is partly the reason why I'm becoming why I decided to take on this lifestyle of monk mode, to be like a monk, to not necessarily surround. So my philosophy is that if I cannot surround myself with people who are elevating me towards the direction that I would like to get to, that I'm like freaking alone instead. And so the last year it was the it was the freaking alone instead state. And so, brothers and sisters, what I wanted to highlight over here is that I've done that yesterday. I broke down, my mind broke down, my mental strength broke down because I was listening to others. And so this is something that I wanted to talk to you about, brothers and sisters. The perhaps greatest evil that we do not even encounter in our lives, which is our greatest enemy inside our heads, which is the influence of other people. And so this is perhaps the greatest force that can have the greatest impact upon our lives. The influence of other people. And so the actual problem is that we are receptive towards the influences, whether they are negative, whether they are positive. And so the actual problem begins when you're just simply surrounded by people who are damn fucking negative and they are just simply telling to you shit which is holding you back. So for example, you are having a journey which is clear, and everyone around you is telling to you that, bro, you're supposed to be changing, you're not normal, so on and so forth. Cut those fucking people, brother, because that is not helping you. You'll have to become yourself anyways. And so this is also an idea that I got extended by reading or now finishing the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, which is a good read. I mean, that's a mindset book. don't judge me for that, but that's a good read. You know, like there are many fundamental BS's inside that too, but that's a very good mindset book. Very good mindset book. And so what I wanted to talk about, or what I would like to extend upon, is that the idea of actually, man, like there are all these influences all around you. And I read that chapter and I was like realizing, man, like I just got all these influences all of in my life, and now that I'm surrounded with these people, I'm feeling fucking low. And now when I'm surrounded with other people, I'm feeling fucking enthusiastic. So for example, I had a calling session. Saturday calling session was super good for me, because I've been talking with many entrepreneurs who are considerably in front of me in the game. So they are having 20, 30, 50 people, subcontractor teams, and they are doing like considerably good amount of money. And they are like, you know, like when you're talking with these people, they have a certain kind of mindset. It's like fucking a lot of money, management, business thinking, and you know, like exactly the thing that I'm doing and that I would like to be doing. And after those calls, I felt like, you know, like charged, like bro, like I'm fucking enthusiastic to live and to do all this shit. The same thing happens when I'm reading a good book. The same thing happens when I'm you know, having a great conversation in these topics. And so what I wanted to extend upon over here, brothers and sisters, is that the actual influences of other people, when everyone around you is telling to you that this journey that you're walking on is not good, it's nonsense, it is not healthy for you, it is even unhealthy for you, you're supposed to be changing, you're supposed to be normal, you're supposed to be in this way. Who the fucking hell told you that, brother? Like, have you ever thought about, like, why? Because by the end of the day, you have to walk your own damn way. And so this is the actual thing that needs to happen with you, to realize that, man, I need to go above my circumstances. I have to be my fucking self, no matter in which situation I'm at. And so this is happening with me when I'm pretty much like working out every single day, and when I'm working in my own manners of, you know, like standing all day long and not eating, and, you know, like working hardcore, and also shooting the videos every single day, and so on and so forth. And so the actual point over here being that I wanted to highlight is that this is, by the way, it's a freaking school sports field, and they start to play some music, whatever. The point that and it distracted me. Can you see? This distracted me. And so the actual point over here that I wanted to tell you, brothers, is that the influences are everything. And this is why I'm doing all of these things and all these hard things, because everyone around me, whether you believe it, everyone's just like waking up, chill, you know, like eating a good breakfast, even going to work, even not going to work. They are like, man, everything is good, taking a nice warm shower, not going outside of the cold. Bro, it's like, man, like I'm not like that. They're eating, bro, like I'm not like that. Like, bro, like I need this push. I want to feel like a man, and this is the best way that I can feel like a man. Like cold showers, getting out here, a little bit of hardship on my body, and that's where I'm normal. And don't fucking let anyone tell you like what is normal for you, bro. Like continue upon your journey and let's see what this whole thing is bringing up to you, bringing out of you. It's like go ahead with that shit, man. Like, and this is something that I needed to talk about, because we are just human beings. This is how we work. If you're surrounding yourself with 5 people who are billionaires, I fucking swear to you, like in a year, you will become a multimillionaire. If even not a fucking billionaire under a year. And this is something that is contradictory perhaps with the thing that I've been talking about in one of my videos, which is like you cannot become a millionaire under a year. Yeah, that's a circumstance under which you can become a fucking millionaire. It's like surround yourself with 5 billionaires, you know, as your close friends, like you fucking become a multimillionaire, not like a billionaire or something under a year. And so the actual other thing that I wanted to talk about is that man, if you're surrounding yourself with 5 negative peoples, guess what will happen? You will become a fucking negative fuck. Like, this is it. This is how it works. This is how the human mind works. So brothers and sisters, super fucking important thing. Don't let yourselves and don't let your journey to be distracted by others. It's like, live your fucking life, man. Peace.